And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the mound in this one, M.Boyd. What do we need to know here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
And the batter now, Jose Caballero.
Colorado, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Foul ball there. Ripped on the ground to second. McNeil gets it to first. And a quick out, number 1. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Man at first. Next for Colorado, Ronald Acuna Jr. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. A changeup missing. Ball 1. You translate on base percentage. It's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Just missed. In the dirt, but kept close. Clement, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's Harper now.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The other way, and it stays fair. Runner around third on his way to the plate, and he's safe at third as a run scores.
Big RBI for him right there. On the mound, he's got to feel like he deserved a better result on that pitch. Really, I mean, just a soft liner that happened to stay fair, but even though you don't want to do it, you got to tip your cap because the guy at the plate, he found a way to fight it off and get that knock.
So now here's the DH, Zach Neto, and that misses, and that is ball 1. A little bit low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
2 on, 1 out. And now it's going to be Brenton Doyle. 3 for 7 in the series so far. Ball one, no strikes. Still only one out here in the inning. That one the other way. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. And now it's Christian Yelich. Just missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-0. Traffic on the bases with two already in to score here in the third and final game of the series.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With two outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run.
Freeman steps on the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Rockies 2 and the Mariners coming to bat. Back in Seattle, and on the mound here today, COL-Z.Gallen. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Max Muncy at the dish. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Outside low, 1-0. No outs, runner on second. Muncy hits one in the air. Acuna after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Man at second. That one inside. 2-1. Right side, hard hit. Clement over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And it's gone. He nails one out to right. His 54th home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. That one ripped. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So a man aboard now with one away. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Here's Mike Trout, and he swings and misses at the initial offering. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and just like that, they're out front. It's 4-2.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Base is empty, one away. Now here is Jeff McNeil. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And that one is lifted in the air. Doyle settles underneath it. 2 away.
Batting seven, the catcher, Freddie.
And here is Freddie Fermin. And that's down and away.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Slice to right. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in. And safe at second. He beats it.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Dalen Lyle getting ready to hit. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Just missed. Lyle with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
2 outs. On the ground, right side. Clement over to first. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Back at T-Mobile Park, all set for the start of the inning. So in now for Colorado, warming Bernabel. Boyd back to work. That
Ball
just
1.
misses, and that's ball 1. These 2 offenses can put up runs in a hurry. That's off the mark. Ball 2. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
And a foul ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. He goes down looking. Kyle Teal digging in for the Rockies. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
In the air, right side. Trout sizes this one up, makes the grab, and there's two gone. Next to hit for the Rockies, Jose Caballero. He's 0 for 1. Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Trout makes the grab, and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mariners 4 and the Rockies 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Ty France. Gallen, 29 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016.
0-1.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Acuna sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Trey Turner at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. Oh, that fastball drilled him.
You know, the best way to forget about the pain is inflicting some pain, and working your way around the bases and touching home plate is a way to stick it to that other team.
First offering, runner goes. Harper. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Byron Buxton. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a foul ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man on second, two down. Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. One left for Seattle as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And a strike in there. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses across to first. One up, one down. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
And another ball. One out, bases empty. And that drops in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and that's a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. In there at the knees, and that is strike one. Acuna, the runner at second with one away. And that is out of play. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Man at second. Bryce swings and drives one deep to right. That's well hit, and it is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and we're all square. It's 4-4.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Neto in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Boyd maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That misses the zone. 3-1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Yelich in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That one the other way. Turner. They get the force, and that is the inning. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. All even now at 4 apiece. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And stepping in for the Mariners, Freddie Freeman.
Outside, that's a ball.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
That's outside. And it's 2-1. Ripped to short. Sends it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And up next for Seattle, Mike Trout. He's already homered in this game. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
Tied up here in the early going. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Yelich should have it. He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning. So they make short work of him there. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 4-4. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. In the air out towards right center. Trout brings it in, and there's one down. Next for Colorado, Kyle Teal. Flied to right his first time. Fought off foul. And a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Outside low. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
That one
Ball
missed.
2-2 the count.
The next pitch misses. 3-2 now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, they opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch, but now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Runner on the move. Throw, and they got him.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to.
Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And here is Ernie Clement. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Got him looking. And that'll do it.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Bottom of the 4th. And now for Seattle, Freddie Fermin. Line drive, makes the grab, one down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. And they had their first hit since the first inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw, safe. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Runner at second here, one gone. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hit into center field. Lyle headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Tag, save. And it's now 5-4.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Back to the top of the order now. Trey Turner now. That one blasted deep to right. Acuna moving back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's Max Muncy. Has grounded out a couple of times. That one lifted to left. That is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Boyd back to work. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. Acuna, the former MVP, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's a little bit low.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now here is Harper. That pitch gets the corner. That's strike one.
0-1.
That one fouled off.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
That's down and in.
2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Neto in the box now. No balls and a strike. And he can't come up with it.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now, Brenton Doyle. Now snap throw to first.
He's in there.
And he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first. Out number 3. So 1 left for Colorado. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Ball 1 there.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Clement over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And here's Freddie Freeman. That one's upstairs, ball 1. That one hit to right. Acuna drifts towards it. And a couple of quick outs. And stepping in for the Mariners, Mike Trout. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That ball's carrying. And that one is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-4. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo, pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
Jeff McNeil stands in. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Misses inside, and a count 1-2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Doyle has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 6-4 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back at T-Mobile Park, now it's Christian Yelich.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Boyd ready to fire now. That clips the zone. And the count 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps lift a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
So up next, Warming Bernabel. 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one down the line. Boots it.
No, he's safe.
The catcher, number 8.
Now the catcher up to hit, Kyle Teal.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
On the ground, and it goes just foul.
One ball.
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Bernabel stands at first with 1 out. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Mariners 6 and the Rockies 4. Matt Vesta on to pitch out of the pen here.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Freddie Fermin, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Misses the sweeper.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Line drive, base hit right field. Dalen Lyle digs in now. There you see how he's doing down the stretch with his August and September splits. Gets the bunt down the right side. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second. Now it's the DH, Ty France.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Action in the pen down there. Jake Cousins getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Murphy also getting ready. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit on the ground to short. Caballero fires across the diamond. That's out number 2. So the batting order turns over. Here's Trey Turner. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And the
1 ball,
sweeper
2
misses.
strikes.
And the sweeper is off the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And that will end the inning. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Mariners 6 and the Rockies 4. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brock Stewart.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Trout makes the grab, and there's 1 down. So in now for Colorado, Ernie Clement, 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one missing inside. And the sweeper is in for a strike. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's Acuna now.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
To the left side, but it is well foul.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Ripped to first, caught to the bag himself. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Ken Murphy will take over here.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. What a stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
And up next for Seattle, Byron Buxton. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
And the sweeper misses for a ball. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one not close. And it's 2-2. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Freddie Freeman now.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Buxton on the run. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Swing and a ground ball to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Now
Trout gets a chance to hit. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Swings through that.
1-1.
In the dirt. Right through there for a strike.
2-2.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here the bottom of the 7th. Got him swinging. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Ken Murphy won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher on here, Jake Cousins.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
way out front for strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Oh, right to the backstop. So on the wild pitch, two guys advance. Two on, two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. A strong showing from the Colorado bullpen. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Mariners 6 and the Rockies 4. We go to the eighth, so Harper stands in.
The first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Stewart back to work.
Yep,
Just missed. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Inside. 2-0. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Count full.
And he walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
At the plate, Zach Neto. That's a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brock Stewart departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Pete Fairbanks.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that bunted towards third. Barehand grab, fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
We don't see this very often anymore. Runner on first and second, sack bunt down to move him up, but he does a nice job, executes perfectly.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Next to hit for the Rockies, Warming Bernabel. Golden opportunity right here. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And fouled off. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nice job behind the plate there.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
2 outs. In the air, left field. Lyle moving under it. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. So they get out of the bases loaded jam without any damage, and that does it for the inning. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mariners 6 and the Rockies 4. On to the bottom of the eighth. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Cousins in his fourth year, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. First pitch misses. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Anthony Bender up and throwing. Hentges getting loose as well. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2
All
strikes.
sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the
2
box.
balls,
And
2
that
strikes.
skips in the dirt. Cut on and lifted in the air. It gets down a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Mariners.
Here's the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the catch for the out. In now is the Mariners DH, Ty France.
Designated hitter,
And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink
0-1's
on
the
that
count.
fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fermin at first, 1 gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it backs off the foul pole. Home run. He sends a rocket to left. It's 8-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. He knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Jake Cousins is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new Sam Hentges on the pitch here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's Muncy to hit. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
This one popped up. Bernabel on the move. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, and now the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Just
Off the plate,
missed.
ball 1.
Just
Ball,
off the
that's
inside edge.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Muncy settles under and makes the catch. 1 away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings and chases a low one there.
Knowing that the
0-1.
pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce.
So they're down to their final out. And now Bryce Harper. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And misses inside. Ground ball right side and foul ball. The Rockies down to their final strike. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. On to first, ball game, and the Mariners with the rubber match of this 3-game series.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push it a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.